Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. To the paint, the 8-footer uses the glass to drop it in. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Now, 4-point game.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
From past the arc, the Mavericks pull it in. Now, here's Washington. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Where the fuck is there?
Quick start for the Bulls in this one. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself, though. Come on.
Billy was a great college, Kevin. Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Levine. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Here's Lively. Rebounded by Vucevic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Thompson. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Irving can't hit. The Bulls leading by 11. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, we have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be three guys. It has to be all five. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. On the wing, Levine. A minute 50 left to play here in the first.
Oh my God.
That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Thompson with the bucket.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now here's Irving. After the miss from Vucevic. Down low. Right wing. Here's Grimes. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 9. White drives in. And White slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no...
Thompson with the bucket.
Such an instinctive player. Thompson sees the opportunity and cashes in.
White looking around. Pass to Levine. Now here's Giddey. He's covered by Irving. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get a shot on. Bangs on the trifecta.
Bang. You don't like that one. Damn. 23 seconds of good defense.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Giddey. Levine with it. Got it up. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
The shot's good from Gafford.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead early. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Substitution. Number 11, Ayo Dosunmu.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at punting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Marshall. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Lays it up off the glass. Horton Tucker's got his first basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pass to Smith. A rebound by Washington.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Mavericks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Gafford cans them both. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Count it.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done?
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Kleba. Smith with the defensive effort. Chicago leading by 10. Ball with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And that one is good.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Buzelis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
He doesn't get the second one. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Levine wide open. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trailed by 11. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. Outside, Levine. Now here's Vucevic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And the first one at the line is good. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan. Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Right side, Levine. Back to White. Launches it. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trailed. It goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Levine. Ball from long range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bulls got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
And I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
On the wing, Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, White. This one for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
Bang.
We love
Bang.
that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Thompson for the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Mavs. Nice move. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Oh, dunk on that nigga.
Chicago will retain possession. Outside, Levine. Pass to Williams. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 2.
Got him.
Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. White's got 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Grimes. Lively with it. Now defended by Levine. Thompson in the corner. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
How about the body control Thompson has? Used to taking punishment and still able to convert.
Pass to White. Back to Giddey. It's White on the wing. With the shot. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trailed by 14. Here's Grimes. The kick out to Irving. And the three off target. Here's Levine. Sinks that one from the post. Levine's got his second basket.
Good job by Levine fighting for that position.
And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group, but it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
To the inside, and the jam by Levine.
A way to seize the opportunity. Levine just smashing that one home.
Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now White. He's got 9. And stolen by Thompson. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Irving.
2 minutes.
Shoots over White. And it's Irving missing. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Bulls making a change here. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their teams.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Inside, here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Assist from
Smith's got his first points of the game.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive. And Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Smith. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Bulls making a switch here. 5 to shoot. Levine for 3. The shot missing. Mavericks trailed by 16. Here's Edwards. Takes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now here's Ball. Levine for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Dosunmu. To the middle. Here's Buzelis.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Dallas, trailing by 19. And here's Hardy. Pass to Gafford. Here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Dosunmu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3 points.
And the Bulls lead by 20.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Fourth
Get that
quarter
shit
still
out.
young, just over a minute play. So it's Chicago now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Oh my God.
Buzelis' shot is good.
With his
see that
soft
dime
touch
Lonzo just
around
threw?
the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the
That was
paint
nasty.
over his career.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
He just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Irving, good.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Ball with it. Pass to Duarte. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Grimes.
2 minutes.
Thompson in the corner.
2 minutes.
Kept alive. Latre. Here's Lively. Fires the three. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Waddell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Assisted by
Waddell's got his first points in this one. Outside Irving. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Stolen by Ball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Zach LaVine.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Shot clock at 6. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
at the line for Dallas.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Here's Kleba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for
What?
Dallas. Maxi Kleba taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Down low. Here's Carter, and he converts the layup.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now Irving. Bryant takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Bang.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says I think an awful lot about this team.
Yes, they don't need home. At home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van...
I've been put back out from